All right. Looks like we are up and running. Just doing some last minute sound check stuff. Hey, Sour Lad's in chat. What's going on, Sour Lad? How you doing this evening? We are ready to survive some vampires. It seems like it's been a while. Let me go ahead and jump over to the gaming stream layout. And we'll start getting everything loaded up. Okay, got BGM. We are listening to the Vampire Variations collection again. Sour Lad says, baking a cake. Oh yeah? What kind of cake are you baking, Sour Lad? Have several opinions on cake. Okay, I think layout looks good. I shrunk the window down a little bit so we can see the bars and everything. Need to make sure it's not too low, cutting off the bottom. But let's go ahead and get started and jump in. So this update 0.5.205 in early access for Vampire Survivors came out last weekend. And I took a brief look at the list of things and figured it'd be fun to go through the update and unlock stuff live with chat. And it's totally not because I've been playing a lot of Nova Drift. Well, first, there are 8 new achievements that we need to unlock. First of which, survive 15 minutes with Conchetta, who is a new character that we're going to unlock today. Magic Banger. New item. Find open the coffin in Gallow Tower. That is in the new character. 80 entries in collection. Reach 31 minutes in the inlay library. Reach level 99 with Conchetta. Zara Lad asks, how are things with the Discord? They're going slowly. I'm still trying to figure out why I can't get ping notifications from my own Discord. It is still in its prototype phases, and I have not figured out why whenever someone posts something in there, because I've got some people testing it for me, why I don't get the notifications that something's been posted there, which is kind of annoying. I have to constantly check that Discord to make sure I'm not missing stuff. So as soon as I get that figured out and get a bunch of the other things tightened up, hopefully by June, it'll be ready to launch. We'll see. Oh, the Gati Amari. The cat. The cat hasn't evolved now. Wonder what the evolve item is for that. Should probably look it up. Hey, Pink's here. Pink says, wow, 99 of 96. You going hard at the survivors? If I were to go and take a look at Steam, 88 of 96. I have played this game for 107 hours. Roughly triple the time I've put into Elden Ring, which is pretty funny. But that's because this game's awesome. Oh, stone mask, huh? Okay. Stone mask for the cat. And wings for the pinion. Alright. the first one I want to try and do, probably the most annoying of these unlock conditions, is for Arcana 15. This one here, 31 minutes in the inlay library. That's going to take a specific build because, as we know from me playing this game here on stream, 30 minutes triggers the Reaper, which wipes you out and kills your run. It is possible to delay it using a specific set of items. So I'm going to try and do that first. And I'm going to try and do it on hurry mode so I don't spend the full 31 minutes in real time. And I think the easiest way to do it is to probably use Papilla. Her passive bonus is duration. And if we get the Clock Lancet and the Laurel, two weapons I don't normally go for, then we should be able to time stop the Reaper and sort of stall and get to the 31-minute mark. And we'll do it in the library. Go hurry mode. And this will be a good warm-up. Get back in the game. We'll go chaos first. I think I'll go for a defensive build. I can also check to make sure my volume levels aren't too loud. Oh, I have max curse on too. Okay, I need to be a little bit careful. Okay, that's the Mystic Banger. That's a new permanent gameplay tweak item, I think. Oh, armor's got a new icon. Now it's an actual suit of armor. That's kind of cool. Alright. I think I'll go the 2 guns, Laurel, and something else. And 2 guns, Laurel, Clock Lancet. I need to remember not to do a regular optimized build for this because we're specifically trying to get to 31 minutes. We'll see if I can do it even with Curse Power Up maxed out. And just like we normally do, we'll path over to the left, kind of make our way towards the book and the new item. Oh, Clock Lancet has a new icon too. A little bit brighter now. Used to be kind of a dark green-blue. Okay. So now we got one more slot for 8 the Sparrow, the other handgun. That's been a couple weeks. Well, I don't think I did anything with Vampire Survivors last week. It's been interesting watching... Oh, new icon for Crown too. It's been interesting watching more and more content creators, both on the YouTuber, streamer, and VTuber side getting into this game. My favorite VTuber, Callie, played Vampire Survivors recently, and she had a lot of fun with it. It's kind of neat watching her learn how to play the game. Been seeing sort of random recommended videos from other streamers or YouTubers saying, hey, someone told me to check out this $3 game. It turns out it's really fun. You love to see it. Alright, need to be mindful of the waves progressing faster with hurry mode on. Haven't rolled the other gun yet. Gonna hit level 8 on the ring before we even fill up our weapon slots. And I've pulled no good passives yet. We need Tirigisu and the skull. Oh, there it is. Ate the sparrow. I guess that gives us technically 2 free slots. Because there's no evolve conditions for the Clock Lancet or the Laurel. Maybe we can go spinach. Maybe spinach bracer. Think about that. No, we can go candle. That'll be helpful for everything we've got in our loadout now. That's a lot of dudes. There's about 10-minute mark. Level 31. Guess we'll see with curse turned up. Yeah, starting base 50% curse. That's why there's so many enemies this early on. Guess I can go spinach. We'll go for damage. Oh, gold fever. That's new. I don't think I've seen that before. Is this increased gold drops? And look at him go. Rip bit rate. Yeah, that's cool. pathing towards the book. And I'll backtrack for the chest once I have evolved items for some other weapons. I'm not getting good pulls. I need to start burning rerolls, I think. Hey, Wazzy's in the chat. What's up, Wazzy? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, finally. There's one. Tirigisu. Here, surviving vampires once again. There's the skull. Start picking up chests. Get the Majagia. There it is. Evolve for the song. That's nice. Okay, we've got... maxed out guns to see if we can get Biragi. Or Thunderloop, that works. Hey, Eric's here. Eric says, yo, chat, I'm looking for people who would like to make money. I'm starting to sell stuff in the black market again. That's not sus at all. Okay, let's see. What else do we need? We have an open slot. Because we're going to merge the guns. So we can pick up something else. Maybe I'll go Orb and Labora. If it comes up in the rotation. So we're at 15 minutes. We're halfway through the run already. I need to pick up the tome as soon as possible. Big says, I thought you were a bot before I saw your name. Man, you're lucky Wazzy didn't just outright ban you. Oh, the 11-minute chest for second Arcana. That's out on the board somewhere. Oh boy. Biragi? Okay. Alright, let's get the book. Oh wow, I'm almost dead. Okay, let's see. Try and reroll for Santa Water. Damage. Yeah, Pink is right. I need to go find some floor chicken. Or if I just keep him off me long enough. I have passive regen. It's just very, very slow. Alright, book. And now we gotta keep heading to the left to get the new item. We're just about 20 minutes. Let's see. Leave that chest for now. Minute boss. There's the water. Eric says, summon Captain America. I don't know if he can do a lot, but he hot. Pink says, Captain America gonna cook him floor chicken? Waldsy says, Captain America is the floor chicken. There's a new icon for Santa Water too. It looks like they're overhauling the graphics for a bunch of the weapons. It's kind of neat. Hey, floor chicken. It wouldn't surprise me if the devs start slowly tweaking the monster assets too to make them a little bit more distinct from specifically Castlevania monsters, since some are kind of close. Well, look at that thing go. Rip bit right again. Close. I might have enough time to book it all the way back to the right and hit a bunch of the chests that I'm missing. But I mostly care about the item. It's right there. Magic Banger? Permanently allows you to change music in the stage selection. Oh, that's cool. Not really gameplay specific, but you can customize the game tracks. Hey, Edward's here. Edward says, why are we eating comic book heroes now? Good question. Okay, 23. There are 2 Arcana chests on the board now. And I think I am getting a slow effect. I wonder if that's from Chaos in the Dark Knight. I should probably take a look at the descriptions and make sure they haven't changed. Oh no, I'm getting hit by something. I think that's enemies doing damage. Hard to tell. Nope. I'm just occasionally slowed. I'm gonna chalk it up to the Arcana until I can check. That's gonna make it more difficult to get over to the rest of my chests. I might have to just screw it. One. Oh, this is supposed to be the 21-minute mark? Alright, we'll take Awake, get more beams. Am I my last revive? Oh no, I've got some from the Arcana boost too. I need to be careful though. And I'm gonna banish the skull. Alright, Labora. Good. Everything else is maxed. Okay, technically I don't need to go back and get the chest unless I want the other Arcana. I'll make my way in that direction, but if I don't get it, it's not the end of the world. We got 3 minutes left. Oh yeah, we're not gonna get over there in time, I don't think. I'll just sort of park here. I think that's a new sprite on the piano. You can't see it kind of outside the huge cloud of death. It looks like a different texture on the piano. Minute and a half. Fortunately, because I've maxed out all of my upgrades, I can just get floor chicken when I need it from leveling. Now it's kind of a frantic push just to get as many levels as possible so that I can stall the Reaper when it spawns in. Our goal here is to get to 31 minutes in time. Alright, just about done. I'm gonna try and kite the Reaper and get it stuck in the furniture here. If I can get it caught behind something, then I should be able to kind of freeze it in place. Clock lance it. There we go. The real question is, if I dance around the furniture, will the clock lance its speed reproc the freeze long enough? I'm gonna hit 31 minutes, so I think we're good. But now there's another one. These suckers stuck on the same side, that'd be nice. I won't be able to kill them this way because I'm really high level. But it is kind of interesting just to see how long I can keep them from wiping me here. Alright, one. Oh, there's another one. The longer you survive past 30 minutes, the more Reapers eventually get summoned. Hey, Iconic's here. Iconic says, "Hi, Raku, can't stay. Dropping by to wish you a good stream. Or stream as awesome as you. Survive them vampires, my dude." Thanks, Iconic. Appreciate you stopping by to say what's up. Hope you have a good evening. I will do my best to survive the vampires. Oh, now we got 4 of them. I guess technically it's possible to kill the Reapers if you keep your level really low, but that is the run. Alright, we did unlock Disco of Gold. And another level of Vanish. Eric says, I mean, you survive the vampires, but you can't survive the Reaper. That is true. The key thing is to not fear the Reaper, as the song goes. Alright, another level of Skip, another level of Banish. Will this tell me what Disco of Gold gives me? Picking up coin bags from the floor triggers Gold Fever. Obtaining gold restores as many HP. Ooh. That looks like it'd be useful on the Bone Zone, since it only drops gold. I wonder if that applies to just regular gold pickups, or it has to be from Gold Fever. If so, that's not quite as useful. Oh, hey, Matt's here. Matt says, I need survival strats, please. Okay. Well, we're going to be doing our best to unlock new stuff here, so I can talk a little bit about optimizing builds. So for those that have Vampire Survivors and want to pick up some tips, get your notepads. Let's see. Take Soul. Who do I want to take into the tower? Our next character unlock is there. We could take Doggo. Doggo's got a pretty fun weapon. We want to go to the Gallow Tower, and there is. Oh, here's where we can change the music. That's cool. All right, let's take a look at these arcanas. Pink says you can be a dog. Yep. And the dog farts flowers. Projectile speed continuously changes between 50 and 200%. Minus 50 and 200. Doesn't say movement speed, so I don't know what was causing me to slow. We'll go ahead and take that. Disco of Gold. It says from treasure chest, though. I guess we'd have to test that on the Bone Zone. We'll take projectile speed. Alright, Wolfer. We'll go Labora Firagi again. That's my go-to loadout for defense. Could go Song. I will switch it up this time. Still go for Beams of Death and Concentrated Kill Zone. Alright. We need to head north. I could go Bible technically because there's also a free power up on this level as well. So one of the things that's kind of key about figuring out optimal strategies in Vampire Survivors primarily comes down to how you want your entire loadout of items and passives to sort of synergize and be the most optimized for whatever it is you're doing. So you could sort of choose things haphazardly, but ultimately as you unlock the evolves and learn what all the weapons do, it sort of informs your strategies as far as, you know, what you pick. I will say that the garlic is pretty good early on when you're playing the lower levels and just sort of getting started, but it falls off towards the more advanced levels and the further you get. And the main reason it falls off is because it doesn't knock things backwards. The Bible evolve is much better because it's fast and will keep things off you. It's much more effective at high levels. But when you're just starting out, garlic is okay. It also doesn't help that the garlic's evolve item, the heart, the Pomerola, is kind of useless. It's just regen, and it won't save you when you're taking tons of damage, so it kind of just burns a slot, and the evolve is not super powerful. So beginner advice would be prioritize Bible for defense instead of garlic. Eric says, just realized Raku's playing as a dog. Woof woof. It's a little bit hard to tell because I don't have the Celestial Dusting super leveled, but as I power it up, the flower projectiles that the dog farts out will change and become bigger. Alright, let's see. We need to save a slot for the other gun. I guess we can take the axe now. Maybe take the axe and then get the wand after we evolve the guns and get that free slot. Eric says, I'm tired and high. Did Raku just woof woof me? Oh, you're hearing things, Eric. It's all in your head. Bork bork. Or where are we at? Okay. Axe. Eric says, don't you gaslight me while I'm high? No, would never do that. It's the dankness. The dankness is getting to you, Eric. Okay, need armor, the rune tracer, Tirigisu for guns, and I need the other gun. And I can see firing speed on the flower trail is up. And at level 8, max upgrade for the flower. Sometimes defeated enemies will drop hearts, which is nice. And that's why the only character I've beaten the bone zone with is the dog, because of that healing. Okay. Still need the other gun. No gun? No gun. Another helpful tip for basic builds in Vampire Survivors: the candle is usually something you can afford to pick up most of the time. The axe, which is what you need to evolve, you need the candle for the axe. The axe is pretty good, and it's evolved. The death spiral is very powerful. Even if I don't have the axe on hand, I'll usually put the candles in if I have an extra slot. Area of effect is very handy for pretty much all the weapons. I can't readily think of one that doesn't benefit from having bigger area of effect. Okay, still got a ways to go. Start pushing north. Okay, level 8 on the first gun. Still haven't picked up the Tufelo, the second one. My damage is lagging a little bit. Kind of don't want to leave those coffins on the map, but we'll eventually be making our way south again after we get the coffin. We pick up the stuff that we missed. Still under 10 minutes, so I can't really get the evolves anyway. Okay, axe. On handguns, where you at? Oh wow, okay, that's a lot of dudes. It's a lot of dudes. Okay, there's tiramisu. Candle. Vibes. Start burning rerolls soon. Fortunately, I can sort of just run through things because of the healing. It is a handy perk of using the weapon on El Sol. Alright. Handguns. No handguns. Close. I'm just gonna beeline it towards the coffin. Where is it? I wonder if it's outside of the tower. Find out. Okay, second Arcana. Go awake. See, it's over there. How am I supposed to get to it? I did literally no research whatsoever on this update. I wanted to go in cold. I guess I'm gonna try and see if there's a passage or something that's gonna get me out. Eric asked, "It's the dog just throwing flowers?" Yeah, technically it's farting them out behind. Don't ask me why. Aha. There's a teleporter. That's new. The first time something like that's happened in the game. Okay, got a new character to unlock after this run. Conchetta Cacciota? Alright. Looks like a demon person. How do I get out of here? There we go. Alright, we're back in it. Now time to make our way south. What do we need? Armor. I need the armor. And we got a free slot. I need to think about what I want to pull. Maybe we can go wings. And then try and get the cat. Maybe a new evolve. Let's see. So now I just need the armor. Let's try and get all the chests in the area before we leave. Bora? Okay. Three more levels on the other handgun. Yeah, okay. Still keeping it out. There's the armor. Alright, now we're good. Oh, with that speed power up, the dog really books it too. I don't normally get the wings because it didn't synergize or evolve anything at the time. But now that it evolves something, just need to try and get the cat. That movement speed's pretty nuts. A lot on the screen. Is that tanking the bit rate? Oh, I missed a chest. That's not going to matter. No future, Firagi, and cash money. Alright. Now we need the cat. The cat, right? Nope, it's still in mask for the cat, so I picked the wrong item. Well, we need the weapon from the character we just unlocked. The pinion takes the wings. Okay, well, we have extra movement speed, so now I can pick pretty much whatever I want. I'll wait for the wand to come up since I have the book. Yep. It's gonna give me a wand. Nope. I could go for Bible too, since there's a Spellbinder way at the bottom, but I might not make it over there in time. I'll just keep going. Oh, cherry bomb. There it is. Oh boy. Yes, sir. Look at the size of the flower projectiles. Even at max curse, this particular loadout seems to be shredding the waves pretty good. "17 minutes. I'm getting close to the next Arcana drop at 21 minutes. Oh, stuff's getting through though. Stuff's getting through, but passive healing is kind of negating a lot of the damage that I'm taking here. It's not completely free though, I need to be careful. I should have checked my level. Or maxed out on one. Okay, that's fine. Wand? Yep, there you go. Holy wand. Oof. Don't look directly at that. All the beams of death going off at once. Where are we at? I might be able to make down the Spellbinder if we just keep beelining it. Whenever I play this game on stream and go back to look at the footage before I upload it onto the YouTube archives, I'm always amused by how much the frame rate, or bit rate rather, on the stream just dies when there's tons of crap on screen. Even some other bigger streamers that have a really good setup and, you know, really good connection, they're playing this, same thing happens. Just the sheer amount of stuff on screen just absolutely murders bitrate. It's pretty funny. I guess I can test out Disco of Gold for the Arcana just to see if getting the coin bags from the chest will trigger the gold fever. That would definitely determine whether or not I took that for the Bone Zone. Maybe as a late run Arcana power-up. Eric says, some bullet hells kill PCs because of all the stuff going on. Yeah, this game is no exception. In addition to just the sheer amount of projectiles, it's running a bunch of algorithms for generating the mobs and all the creatures that are on screen. And if you have Curse, one of the passives, it ups the spawn rate of the enemy waves. And one of the characters has an innate spawn passive on her abilities. So if you have that character plus Max Curse plus the Skull passive, which is another 50%, it can really push a rig, I think, just to the sheer amount of stuff. It'd be more than this, because I'm at 50% Curse, and I think with all those together, I think it's maybe close to 200. And I have a decent computer, but I can hear it kicking up kind of like a jet engine whenever I play this game. It'll be interesting once they move to a new build, completely new infrastructure, since this version of the game was adapted from a web engine. It's like a browser type game first, and they want to be able to optimize it better, so they're moving the entire build onto its own dedicated infrastructure, which should enable them to port it to other things easier as well. But we'll see if it changes performance at all. I see Sour Lad's taking off. Alright, catch you later, Sour Lad. Thanks for stopping by and watching the chaos. Eric says, this game can become a terabyte bomb if one is brave enough. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see what happens with the optimization. I wonder if that was the... There it is, yep. That was the 21 Arcana chest. Alright. Let's test out Disco of Gold. I don't really need it, but I kind of want to see what it does. Let's see if picking up a level up treasure chest triggers the bonus. Once this one is done. I'm hoping they add more things to do with money in addition to just passive unlocks. Alright. Let me wait it out here and then I'll grab that chest and we'll see if it re-triggers the bonus. No, that didn't do it. I'm about to level up. Nope, that didn't do it either. Okay. So it's just the pickups on the floor for gold bags. Alright, that's not really going to help me in the zone of bone. I guess we can park. There's nothing else on the map to get. We just need to survive. Let's see, we're at 1:14, 6 minutes to go. While we're sort of waiting out through the waves and getting towards the end of the run, I did want to take an opportunity to once again plug the thing I mentioned on Twitter earlier in the week. The email address I created for chat submitted clips for the You Laugh You Lose is still open. I encourage people to keep submitting stuff. We'll probably keep it open as far as compiling everything until Sunday, since I'm going to be doing that stream on Monday. So in the meantime, feel free to submit your funny YouTube videos to that address. The address is rakusbrilliantidea@gmail.com. It's also posted on Twitter. But yeah, funny YouTube videos for You Laugh You Lose challenge. Keep them coming. I checked in there the other day and we are gathering submissions, but could always use more, so feel free to keep submitting your funny clips. I will probably mention that at the very end of the stream too before we jump off. Alright. 4 minutes to go. I think we're more or less secure. Maybe in the last couple minutes, we might have to do a little bit of dancing. I think this build is going to be relatively safe. what we can do after this is test out the new character in the Bone Zone. I'm going to probably have to turn off Curse. I don't know if I'm going to be able to successfully beat it with that turned on. I can try. We can do one run with Max Curse just to see the flex. And if it doesn't work, I'll turn it off. I guess looking at the Disco of Gold, the best thing to synergize with that would be something that has high luck. Build high luck for chances to get those money bags. That's the only thing that triggers that bonus. It seems like you'd want to have a super high luck stat, since that's what triggers the chance for the destructible things like the candles to drop power-ups like money, the tractor orb, the rosary, the fire breath, all that stuff. Okay, it's 29 minutes. Ooh, boy. That's getting thick. Eric asks, if you have regenerative powers, would you touch leaves to know how it feels? Like tree leaves? I don't know if I understand your question, Eric. Lava. That makes more sense. If I had regenerative powers, I don't know, maybe. It's not like that's really a question that keeps me up at night. It's what it feels like to touch lava. Sour Lad's back again. Welcome back, Sour Lad. You're just in time to see the end of this particular run. Burn all my revives. Did it? Nope. Is that it? That's it. Okay, Conchetta. New character unlock. Let's see what else we have on the list. Okay. Next Arcana comes from playing with Conchetta, alright? Evolve the Shadow Pinion, evolve the Gatiamari. Alright, we'll see if we can get the cat on the next run. Sorry, lad said I screwed up on the frosting, so I gave up. Never did tell us what kind of cake you were making, Sour Lad. Hopefully it still tastes good, even if the frosting got messed up. Alright. Conchetta, 3 grand. Okay. Conchetta's Passive, 1% area every level. That is very interesting. And pretty high stat boost too. Curse. Oh, this character starts with 10% more curse. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's the only difference, looks like. Oh, might boost. Okay. Ah, Silence is chocolate cake. I gotcha. Okay. Time for the bone zone. Now, I don't know what the pinion does. I've never seen that weapon before now. We'll take Chaos in the Dark Knight again. And we will see what happens. And from what I remember, having a leeching build is kind of important here. So I don't take it often, but we'll go for the whip, even though its passive kind of sucks. The pinion looks like it's a forward shooting projectile. Shoots in the direction you're facing, or is it always directly in front? I think it's the direction you're moving. Has a decent cooldown. Oh, I see. Looks like it's trailing behind me. Okay, so it trails behind. And then is it shooting after a certain amount of time? Hard to tell. Strange weapon. Alright. Now we can go guns again. Maybe I'll go guns Bible instead of guns Labora. Yeah, I don't know what's triggering the firing of the drills. I see Sarlad says, posted to pick on Discord, just waiting to cool down. Or is it in food? Yes, yes it is. Nice. Looks good. I don't like chocolate cake personally, but the results look good. I suck at baking. It's one thing I'm trying to learn how to get better at. Okay, I need to keep an eye out for the hollow heart. Yeah, I see Eric says pretty good cake. Yeah, it looks good. Did you make it from scratch, Sour Lad, or did you use a mix? Oh boy, health's getting low. You need to remember that there's no health pickups, no floor chicken on this stage. You need to actually pay attention and dodge. I'm curious to see if the book visibly affects how fast or how often the Shadow Pinion is proccing its projectiles. Seems like it's a little faster. Okay, just on the board. Seems like the projectile wave does decent damage too. Okay, we need wings. $5.40. Ow. Yep, alright. That was my one revival. If I die here, maybe I'll go into the library and test out the build there. Even with Kurt's maxed out. Usually more doable on the library compared to here. Oh yeah, I think I'm screwed this run. Alright. Let us take Conchetta into the library. Let's see if we can figure out how this weapon works. Okay. Definitely easier to see the trail of drills does do damage. Kind of similar to the dog, actually. But looks like it's more constant damage instead of damage based on projectiles. I'm gonna try and get the cat too. wings. If we get the cat, we need the mask. We do get on this map for free. What I can do is path to the left like we normally do. Try and get the book as soon as possible. And then book it over to the right. We're not on hurry mode, so we have more time. And that's assuming we get lucky and pull the cat. For potential choices. Reroll. Here's the cat. Now we need the armor, which did come up in the last roll. And we need the tiramisu. I read somewhere that the cat abilities are tied to how much floor chicken you pick up. I need to look into that. I think that has to do with how often they get into the little scuffle clouds that do extra damage. Sorry, lad said my sister debated me. The frosting was fine the whole time. Crisis averted. Okay, here's the other handgun. Tiramisu. Okay, just about there in the book. Park next to it. Try and fill up our power-up list, get the book, and then sprint to the right and get the stone mask. I guess we're going to find out if the pinion has any sort of defensive capabilities. Or I could potentially go for water. And I said I was going to go Bible, didn't I? We can go Bible. We'll get Spellbinder next time it comes up. Switch the build a little for this run. power-ups. Alright. Close enough to the book. Now it's got to get the rest of our passive slots full. And grab that. Guns are maxed. More levels on the axe and the rune tracer. See the area of effect bonus from Conchetta. Expecting the size of all the weapons that I'm using. I imagine since it's uncapped, you can have some pretty nutty stuff at endgame. Alright, Spellbinder, got that. Kind of makes me wonder what the character looks like. Weapon loadout and like 150%. Maybe we'll find out. Okay, I think I'm gonna go spinach. If we take a look, I need to get the armor, so I have one free slot. Maybe I'll go spinach. Okay, armor. Might have to start banishing things. Get them out the pool. Okay. Maxed out Rune Tracer. I wouldn't go movement speed. Now it's basically defensive stuff. You're not getting a lot of power-ups for the cats. There's a mean level of cats before we get Stone Mask. Another tip that I've mentioned before in the past when it comes to this game, as you're progressing through the waves and leveling up, you always want to prioritize leveling weapons over passives. Getting damage, I should have taken the spinach there. Getting damage is always important since the mobs continue to scale upwards in health. And a lot of times you're racing to keep the damage up. Alright, now we can get the book. Tome, cooldown up, cooldown reduction, and now we're gonna make our way to the right towards the stone mask at the far end of the map. We need to evolve the cactus. First evolve. Oh, nice. Right off the bat, we got Feragi. Alright, now we need to keep an eye out for the Bible. Oh, okay. This is the evolved form of the Shadow Pinion. Valkyrie Tuner. Tuner? What does that do? Is that a single powerful projectile that pierces? Let's see, what do we want? Iron Blue Will or Waltz of Pearls? Disco of Gold is not going to be too useful. Iron Blue Will is only going to affect the Scythe. And this one's only going to affect the Wand, which we're not going to get. So I guess we're going for Iron Blue Will. Alright, there's the Bible. Okay. I can't really tell what's triggering the Valkyrie tuner. Tell me? But that area of effect was pretty nutty. It's like a huge sweeping series of projectiles. That's cool. I wonder if it's affected by cooldown stat. 3 out of 5 on the book. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I see. I'm now trailing fire. Alright. Farting out flames. And then when the projectiles go off, they're a massive barrage in a linear pattern. That's kind of cool. It looks like they travel in the direction I'm moving. Alright, now we just need to make our way towards the stone mass. Try and level and evolve our last couple things. Cat's level 8. Oh, I should pop the wings. I could book it across the map faster. Just taking a look at my upgrades. I think I slotted everything in correctly. Oh, the area of effect is going to also up the radius in the Bible too. That's useful. And it should up the size of the cats. Could potentially have a nutty build here. Yeah, those are much larger cats that are prowling around the map now. I missed the chest. Let's see. 14 minutes? Oh yeah, we got plenty of time to get the mask. Okay, no future. Looks like they changed the icon for that too. Higher resolution, a little bit sharper. Alright, things are really moving now. Giant cats. Area effect up 141%. Stone mask. Now we can evolve the cats. Let's see what that gets us. Vespers. There's a lot going on the screen with all the cat clouds everywhere. It's gonna get hard to see. huge wave. It covers almost the entire screen. Alright, what's this? Vicious Hunger. Might turn anything into gold. Okay, another gold-based upgrade. Looks like the cats have been replaced with a giant cat eye. Yeah, a big eyeball that sort of bounces all over the place. It's hard to tell how they're doing damage. I think it's just straight contact damage. Okay, seems pretty strong. Imagine with a really high level of area of effect, those eyeballs are going to be taking up a good chunk of the screen. And the overall radius of my Vespers is almost off screen now. I did not think about that. I think for this character, with area of effect, it's a better idea to take the water, since that's a concentrated area and not a ring. With the Vespers, as the area of effect just keeps going up because it's uncapped, it might eventually be off screen and therefore do nothing to protect me. And the pixelation scaling on those sprites is pretty funny. I think I'm going to take this character back into the bone zone. I'll drop Curse down and then try a combination of cats, maybe do lasers, and Labora instead of Vespers. Because technically what that could do, Labora is the big blue circle of concentrated damage. What that could do is fill the entire screen, which would be pretty useful. Just kill everything. Okay, so it looks like the way the pinion works is it ignites the flame trails and shoots them in a linear direction. So you kind of aim them. But if you do nothing, they don't fire? Yeah. They fire when you stop moving. I see. So if I do something like that, yep. They fire when you stop moving. Okay. The name of the game there is to fill the entire screen and then send the flames off in a direction to wipe everything in their path. That makes a lot more sense. That probably paired decently with the dog, who needs to keep running in order to keep parting flowers. Yeah, and they fire in the direction Conchetta's facing once you stop moving. Very interesting. Lots of lasers. Yeah, we haven't even hit 21 and gotten the Awake Arcana for more lasers. can't tell what the cat eyes are doing to turn things into gold. I'm just taking a look at my passive gold. Maybe the kills themselves are just tallying. There's so much on screen I can't tell. Alright, get awake. Yep. Three more lasers. Okay, in 22 minutes. This build seems pretty audible. I could just stand here and I think I'd be okay, at least until the end. I am concerned about the radius on the Vespers though. I think it's too wide. It looks like the hunger eyes, they're bounded by the edges of the screen. So they'll bounce sort of off the borders, which works decently here since the upper and lower boundaries are kind of restricted with the corridor here. Almost 24. I guess we can keep sweeping and collecting experience because I'm curious to see when we get to 30 minutes how high we can get the area of effect to go. And I guess for the Vesper's radius, unless it's wider than the width of the screen, we're still okay. Because not too much stuff comes from the top and bottom on this map. On the tower, it would be the opposite. So I guess it's not too much of a disadvantage, but I still think I'd rather have Labora, just because anything that gets past the outer ring is a threat here. And it definitely doesn't help with things like the bosses, since the bosses will just walk through and get right in your face. Right now, my Vespers are doing nothing against the vampire boss here. Just vibing inside the circle. It's a ton of damage, so it doesn't ultimately matter, but yeah. I think we can optimize this particular build a little bit better. The upgraded pinion could be useful on Pugnala too, with their uncapped damage boost. I'll bet you could make it so that towards the end, at like level 100, each of those waves is completely clearing because it's doing so much damage. I'm also curious if the pentagram's affected by the area of effect bonus. Probably all the thrown weapons that are projectiles are the best pairing here. If I had the wand instead of Vespers, fire wand, for Hellfire, it'd be giant flaming meatballs filling the screen. I'll try and do that on the Bone Zone. That's still pretty good damage. I kind of like the idea of just having a big, constantly moving circle of damage with kill zone on the Bora. I think that'd be pretty funny. We're at area 158. About 8 minutes. The other problem with having Vespers is it's still subject to the speed up and speed down of the Arcana, and when it speeds down, stuff can walk straight through since it's slow. Alright, Sour Lad's heading out. For real this time. Alright, Sour Lad. Catch you later, dude. Thanks again for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed your cake. And I will see you in the next stream. I'm streaming games tomorrow too, but I have not figured out what I'm doing yet. Got a couple ideas. It's either gonna be picking up stuff we worked on before or more Nova Drift. We shall see. Alright. Last 40 seconds or so, 30 seconds. That's a little close for comfort. just realized that gold bonus upon death goes up. 500? One more. Alright, how do we do? Boogaloo of Illusions, number 18. Take a look at that. We got last of our achievements. That should be the last of the 96, I think. Okay. So our total highest DPS was Firagi, the lasers, 8.1. Valkyrie Turner, which was the flaming projectiles. That one didn't really have high DPS. The Vicious Hunger, 3k, pretty mid-tier. Vespers was decent, No Future, and Death Spiral really maxed out damage. So I'm thinking Labora is probably going to get us more concentrated damage. Okay, let's see. Yep, 96 and 96. Boogaloo of Illusions. Overall area continuously changes between negative 25 and 50% over 10 seconds. So you have your area of effect going way down and then spiking up by 50%. That could be interesting with Conchetta, who has the area of effect passive. So you could have super high area of effect and all of a sudden get massive projectiles for a little bit and then they shrink, but they still retain an overall upgraded range because of his passive. Here's the new item, Gilded Clover. This is what starts the Gold Fever. Okay. Well, let's reconfigure power-ups, and then we will take the new character into the Bone Zone and see if we can re-optimize the build. Let's see, what's the most expensive? Doesn't really matter. Whenever you're starting out and accumulating gold to unlock stuff, whenever you respec like this, you want to spend your money on the more expensive things first, because future upgrades increase in cost as you upgrade everything else. But I have a butt ton of money, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, we have everything unlocked, minus curse. So now we can take Conchetta into the challenge dungeon, and we'll see how this next run goes. This might be the last one in the evening, we'll see. Alright. In fact, I wonder if the wiki's been updated. Kind of curious. Is Conchetta Cacciota? Oh, it's a woman. Okay, can't really tell from the sprite. According to the wiki, I'm gonna assume the devs confirmed this at some point. So she's like a succubus. All right, it's a cool design. Alright, Bone Zone, non-hurry mode. before we jump in and do this one, I am going to go fry some chicken real quick. I'll be back in 1 sec, and then we will pick up with the next run. All right. Let us resume. I think I'm going to start with Boogaloo of Illusions. I might go Boogaloo of Illusions, Awake, and then Chaos in the Dark Knight in the reverse order, basically. Now that I know how the pinion works, I can aim it better. Oh, right away we have the guns. That's nice. Okay, I guess, Tracked orb, we're gonna go water. I don't have free items on the board for this run, so I need to be a little more selective in how I gear. Do we want lightning ring? Let's see what else we can get. We could go whip. Actually, no, we'll go water. Since I turned curse off, let's see if I can survive this without investing in a leech weapon. Nope. There's the area of effect boost, 50%. definitely looks like the Valkyrie tuner, the Evolve for the pinion, has a larger range. It goes further. It's a little tricky to kind of aim, but now that I know how it works, it's not too bad. So we're going to try and do a really similar build to the last run, minus the Bible. So let's see if we can get lucky and get the cat. We got the items we needed for guns really fast this time. That's nice. Okay, stone mask. The cats. I think I want to go fire wand if it comes up. Fire wand, and we can go rune tracer. Having armor is probably going to help in some of those later waves anyway. Duplicator? Guess we could go ring. Okay, we'll go ring. Ring after we get the Firagi and get our slot back. Not gotten the wings yet. It is a little tricky trying to aim the shrunk down versions of the pinion. The big ones, when the boost is active, is not too bad. When they're tiny, they don't really hit a whole lot. tanky skulls. Those ones aren't getting dropped as readily from the pinion. In fact, they're not really getting dropped at all. Damage boost from the level up did help a little. Now they're getting dropped a little bit faster. Okay, there's the wings. Watching for cats. Ow. Throwing all the life I gained back. And leaving those chests up there till I pass the 10-minute mark. I need to get more stuff ready for upgrades. Alright, let's see. I need to save a slot for armor. Yeah, I can't take the tome this time. That's gonna suck. Means I might have a slightly less effective laser setup, assuming I make it that far. Ow. Last of my revives. Yep. Okay, we might need the leech weapon after all. Uh-oh. Yep. Okay. Let's try that again, and I guess we'll go for a leech weapon. I think I'm gonna go... let's go Boogaloo again. Area of effect first. Area of effect could be interesting with the birds too. Now that I think about it, uncapped area of effect on the whip, which should be affected by area, that could be decent too. Especially if I can unlock leech. Go for water again. Maybe I'll hold off on Rune Tracer and try and get the tome and the wand. That cooldown reduction is kind of important. I'll grab that now. I think our whip is our most consistent damage. It's difficult to clear a bunch of things quickly with the pinion. Okay, level 4. Alright, 340. Haven't taken down the boss yet. It doesn't matter. At this point, we're just trying to get levels as quick as possible. The waves aren't quite as manageable on this map compared to the library. I think it's part of the challenge mode. So you can't necessarily level your stuff up as quickly. Therefore, you gotta be a lot more efficient with your builds and how you optimize. Or the enemy scaling will outpace your damage, and you will die. too much damage. Commentary suffers a little bit on this map compared to the others. I have to pay quite a bit more attention to how I'm dodging. But we're still staying the course, trying to get through the waves. When the skeleton dragon heads show up, that's when it starts getting hard. So then you have to dodge the projectiles in addition to just the regular enemies. Need the wings still. Getting the evolve on the pinion would be nice. That actually boosts damage quite a bit, I think. Ooh, oh man. Wasn't worth it. One more revive. Okay, hollow heart. Oh boy. Have to go cooldown just to help me out with the weapons I've got. If I die one more time, I can't evolve the guns because I'll lose my Tirigisu unless I level it. Oh boy. Bad time to look at the chat. See, Draft Swine's here. What's up, Draft? How you doing this evening? I'm about to die. Well, guess not going guns. Getting close to 10-minute mark. We need to make some serious headway on upgrades. Uh-oh. I say that right as I get mowed down. Yep, that's the run. Graph says, almost done with finals, de-stressing with games. Ah, nothing wrong with that. How could that have gone better? Maybe more aggressively pushing the whip in the beginning? Let's try that again. This will be the last attempt for trying to clear the bone zone with a new character. I think it's doable, but I think I can't rely on the pinion. It won't really get decent damage until later, I think. It's a neat weapon, but it seems like it sort of has to be upgraded a bit for it to be decent. And then later on, once you upgrade it, it works a lot better. No fire wand, sure. That fire one might be our more reliable source of damage until we get the whip. And the fire one will benefit from Chaos in the Dark Knight. The Arcana is active. You get really fast, high damage projectile waves. Okay, we'll go for guns again. We'll see if the build works out. Let's not take the revival now. Surprised we haven't got a whip drop yet. Oh, I should have taken the hollow heart. Could have taken spinach there too. Guess I need to be a little bit careful with how I pick my upgrades and not be too hasty. Specifically on this map, because the optimization is a lot more critical than every other map so far. garlic out of here. Okay, wings. Surprised there's still no whip yet. I guess if we were lucky enough to grab the flowers, I would take that over the whip. Oops. I did not want to do that. Wanted to leave that on the map for later. Let's see if kiting the enemies into more of a ball is going to help us out. Well, not with all the projectiles on the screen, though. Now with their speed upgrade, we're way faster than the mobs, which is a little bit helpful. But we're going to be able to kill them. There's the whip. Tanky skulls aren't going down. Need either hike to one of our weapons or spinach, I think. That might help. Yeah, okay, that helps. Uh-oh. More projectiles. Uh-oh. Ah. Grass says, why does it keep saying welcome to the chat? I think that happens if you're reconnecting. I don't know if it's just due to idleness or what, but I have seen that before because it says that for me every once in a while. I don't know what causes that on Twitch. Are you watching on mobile or on a desktop draft? Because I've seen it on desktop. I don't really watch Twitch on a mobile device. Alright, Graph says desktop. Yeah, I'm guessing it's just reconnecting to the chat. Does it wipe everything that was displayed before you get that message? Again, I haven't noticed that personally. But I wonder if it's just completely refreshing the chat. gonna start prioritizing whip. Oh boy, big wave. One more? One more revive? My real question is, do I think I could survive and not die one more time? Either to 11 minutes? I'm gonna go for it. We'll see what happens. Uh-oh. That's not my chances. Ah. Well, that's my last revive. The answer was no. No, I couldn't survive long enough. Man. More research might be necessary for getting through the challenge map with the new character. Let's try a non-challenge map. Let's do forest. Go back to the original first level. Because I want to experiment with that uncapped size. This will be the last run of the evening. Let's make it a good one. I'm gonna go Boogaloo of Illusions. Same thing. We're gonna go guns and water. We can go guns, water, song. So you get a free skull on this map. I'm gonna wait and get Flame Wand. I've already seen what Axe looks like. Oh, there's Song. And there's Wings. Alright, we'll get spinach for the wand. Oh, there's already spinach on the map. I haven't done this one in so long. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to completely optimize. That's okay. We can go cross here too, since there's a bunch of clovers on the map. It's definitely taking the waves longer to ramp up on the standard map compared to the challenge one. date. I think I've still only beaten that challenge map with the dog. Alright, now the waves are picking up. So we can go two different types of wands, guns, cross, and maybe song. Oh no, I don't have water yet. There it is. We'll pick up the skull. It's just our extra item on the board. Okay, there's the cross. Now we need 8 Sparrow, the other gun. And I guess once we merge for the Firagi, we can try and get the cat. I need to grab the stone mask. Alright, 5.5 minutes. I'm gonna make my way down to the lower left and just get close to the clovers. Alright. Maxed out pinion. breaking the waves from these sort of tanky green zombies. Which I can kill. I'm not getting a lot of experience. Level 20. I need to get some easier kills. Okay, these waves are easier to kill. There's a lot of them though. Let's see. Cooldown, I guess. Need to remember to not fill up my last weapon slot. I'm waiting for the other handgun. Come back for that chest. Keep making our way towards the clovers. Nine minutes. Alright. I'm gonna have to path back to that chest at some point. And now we got tanky bats. Yeah, they just shrug off my attacks. No sparrow yet, huh? Alright, clover should be right below. Sort of park here and just try and farm up some experience as quick as possible. Can try and get the evolve on the pinion now. Still waiting on the other gun, ate the sparrow. if I get lucky. Can really use some boosted damage. Nice. Valkyrie Turner. Just in time for the bigger waves. Smoke these skeletons and try and get a bunch of levels. I guess you can't get to fire in a diagonal. It's a little bit tricky. You basically have to sort of stop your momentum and get it to go off at the same time. Well, there's the cat, but we cannot fill up our spot till we get the other handgun and then merge them. Okay, Tirigisu, you need that. There's 8 Sparrow, finally. Alright. Big wave. Couple more levels on the flame wand. Still got a way to go on the other items. I guess I could have turned Curse on for this. I think Curse would have been manageable. That's fine. Oh boy. Those werewolves are tanky though. Damage. Let's see. We've got the evolve for guns, evolve for the wand, and the water. We've got the cross. Okay, I guess I gotta go stone mask if we're gonna try and do cats after we get the merge. chicken. Oh, I can get the clover now too. All right. Ah. Didn't want to burn a revive there. Oh man, I thought I had one more revive left. I should have taken that upgrade. Man, screwed up my build. Now I can't get the evolve on the guns, and I can't get the cats. That's disappointing. And that's the run. Definitely gonna have to experiment around with Conchetta a little more. Again, I like the idea of an uncapped area effect passive. That's pretty powerful. The Pinion, I'm not terribly sold on as far as a starting weapon. It's okay. When it's upgraded, it's decent, but you really need to pair it with some stronger things in order for it to be really powerful. Giovanna will be another one to try out now that her starting weapon gets an evolve. I almost feel like Conchetta with a lucky drop on the Celestial Dusting, the flowers, would be interesting. It's too bad her passive is paired with a kind of difficult to use weapon. I don't know. We'll have to see. I think that will do it for today's look at Vampire Survivors. This update was interesting. It added some new tools and some fun stuff. I will think about when I want to stream this next. Probably after the next update, depending on how sizable it is. Before we jump off for the evening, let me see if anyone I know is online to raid. Oh, Banani's online. We can go raid Banani. See what she's up to. Well, let me pause this. We will get back together tomorrow for another gaming stream once I figure out what I'm going to do. It's either going to be possibly Monster Hunter or Nova Drift. One of those two, most likely. We shall see. In the meantime, like I mentioned earlier on the stream, for folks who jumped in a little bit later, I encourage you to submit your You Laugh, You Lose YouTube videos to the email address that I posted on Twitter and in the Talk Secure Discord. It's under the project channel in Wazi's Discord. I posted in there yesterday. Feel free to send your funny videos to that, and that stream's going to be Monday. And I'm sure I'll have no trouble getting through a You Laugh, You Lose challenge with the punishment wheel. We shall see. But for now, let us go to the outro and let's go raid Banani. So thanks again for stopping by, folks, and I will see you in the evening tomorrow.